Jeremy Clarkson breaks silence on new farm star as he confirms Kaleb's future. Clarkson's Farm returns for a new series on Prime Video later this month, and Jeremy Clarkson has just addressed some speculation following the release of a trailer for it recently. Jeremy Clarkson has addressed the suggestion that he has replaced Kaleb Cooper on Diddley Squat Farm. It comes ahead of a new cast member of Clarkson's Farm taking on his role on the farm in the upcoming season. It comes following the release of a trailer for the 4th season of the Prime Video show last week. In the promotional video, Jeremy, 65, revealed that assistant Kaleb, 26, had left him, just a little bit in the lurch, by taking on another project. It was then teased that he had hired someone else to help him on the farm, located in Oxfordshire, whilst Kaleb was away. Jeremy has revealed that he struggled without Kaleb, who was on a tour following the release of several books, on hand at the farm. The situation prompted attention, and it was suggested just days ago that Jeremy had replaced Kaleb, who has worked with him for several years, with fellow farmer Harriet Cowan, 24. Former Top Gear host Jeremy, however, has now addressed the suggestion in a video message. He shared it with his followers on Instagram yesterday and confirmed that Kaleb is still working with him on the farm after returning from his tour. Jeremy, who was filming the message in a field, told viewers, "Bad news, I'm afraid, from Diddley Squat. It's this relentless drought. It means we're so busy, moving animals mostly, that we don't have the time to do all the planned press and PR activity to mark the launch of Season 4 on May 23rd, I think." He went on to share that he found that annoying because he wanted to address something. Jeremy then dismissed any suggestion that Kaleb has been replaced, and even appeared to show his companion at work again. Speaking about not having time for PR activities, Jeremy said, "And that's annoying because there was something I wanted to address. There have been loads of reports recently saying that Kaleb has been replaced. Well, he hasn't, he's over there now rolling the dribble of moisture we had yesterday into his mustard." He continued, "Now, what happened is this, okay. He went away on his speaking tour for a couple of months because he imagined that after 4 years, I'd be able to manage on my own." Jeremy said, "And I didn't. I made a complete mess of everything and had to bring in a young farmer called Harriet, who was brilliant and looked after the fort until Kaleb got back. That's it. That's the story." The message comes after Prime Video announced last week that the 4th season of Clarkson's Farm will launch later this month. It's been suggested that the season will be split in 3 volumes, released separately, though. It's been announced that the season will launch on the streaming platform on May 23rd, with this understood to be the first 4 episodes. Prime Video added that the 5th and 6th episodes will be out on May 30th, ahead of the 7th and 8th episodes becoming available on June. Clarkson's Farm star Kaleb Cooper says, "Here we go again," as he shares update with fans. Kaleb Cooper showcased one of the less glamorous sides to Clarkson's Farm fame. Kaleb Cooper will feature in Clarkson's Farm Season 4, which is due to arrive on Prime Video on May 23rd. As fans eagerly await his return to the small screen, the breakout star has been sharing updates on life on the farm. His latest Instagram story showed off an incredibly dirty-looking piece of machinery, as he is heard saying, "The joys of muck spreading, and again. Here we go again." He promptly followed the post with a second video from inside a tractor as he drove through the fields. Fans had been concerned about Kaleb's absence after the new Clarkson's Farm trailer showed Jeremy Clarkson, left in the lurch. Clarkson told the camera, "I want to make it plain that I am absolutely thrilled to bits for Kaleb, but he has left me just a little bit in the lurch." He added to Charlie Ireland, "I'm having a tottering time to be honest. While Kaleb's away, I'm going to need a hand." Kaleb has been away on a one-man national tour about agriculture, but has since been picking up farming jobs. Clarkson's Farm Season 4 Prime Video free trial. He has also showcased his latest hobby away from the farm, drag racing, leaving followers in awe of his natural talent. After attending the Santa Pod Raceway, the home of European drag racing, he uploaded a video of himself whipping one of the vehicles around the track. One fan asked, "Is that you at Cooper_Kaleb?" To which the star confirmed, "Yes, that's me." He had captioned the video, "Everyone needs a hobby." Kaleb has recently offered fans further insight into life on the farm as he shared a fascinating explanation of how muck helps grass stay lush and green. He said in the video, "There's this old saying a farmer said to me once, and that is, Kaleb, remember, you can't farm without an A***********. Now I never knew what he meant until I look at this. That is muckin in the middle where the nitrogen of the muck is going into the soil and the worms have grabbed it and pulled it into the soil. You can see how lush green this is compared to where the cows have grazed here, for example, and it's a little bit discolored. Viewers love learning more about agriculture through the eyes of the 26-year-old star. Jeremy Clarkson confirms Kaleb Cooper's future on Clarkson's farm after he was replaced. Jeremy Clarkson has finally confirmed the future of co-star Kaleb Cooper on his Prime Video series Clarkson's Farm after he was replaced with a new farmhand. Fans were shocked to see stunning newcomer Harriet Cowan, 24, in the Series 4 trailer last week, after Jeremy's beloved co-star Kaleb temporarily left the show. Viewers will be welcomed back to Diddley Squat Farm soon when the new season airs on May 23, with 2 additional episodes released a week later on May 30, followed by the final 2 on June 6. After much speculation, Jeremy, 65, has confirmed Kaleb is back on the farm as usual after Harriet held the fort until he returned. In a video posted on his Instagram on Tuesday, he clarified, "There has been lots of reports that Kaleb has been replaced. Well, no, he hasn't." He added, "What happened is this: he went away on his speaking tour for a couple of months because he imagined that after 4 years, I'd be able to manage on my own. And I didn't. I made a complete mess of everything and had to bring in a young farmer called Harriet. Harriet is brilliant and looked after the fort until he got back. That is it. That's the story." The trailer showed Jeremy running into several obstacles on the farm, yet Nurse Harriet made a good impression as she was quick to help. She wasn't afraid to get her hands dirty as she put in fences, loaded feed for the animals and even showed her welding skills on Diddley Squat Farm. Harriet, a full-time nurse and farmer, admitted in the clip that she hadn't watched Clarkson Farms before, but she didn't let that slow her down. Jeremy was left in awe at her work, turning to the camera and gushing, "She's brilliant." Kaleb, who was on a nationwide tour, later returned to the farm and seemed to be getting along well with his replacement. It's hardly surprising that Harriet was a natural on the farm, having grown up helping her father Eddie tend to his land. She revealed on social media that her mother wanted her to become a nurse, but her father wanted her to follow in his footsteps, so she opted to do both. Harriet has a healthy social media following, boasting 35,000 TikTok followers, while her Instagram bio encourages her fans to come and watch the craziness. She also has a brand deal with Country Moose, a sock company dedicated to cow print designs. Harriet is in a relationship with fellow farmer James, with the pair cozying up together for a slew of sweet social media snaps. In 2020, Harriet made headlines when she and her friends set up a challenge to cheer NHS staff during the pandemic. The Belper Young Farmers group put a unique spin on the toilet roll challenge, which had gone viral online. In their clips, the group were filmed passing a loaf of bread between them as they worked on their land. Speaking to Derbyshire Live about their videos, Harriet, then 19, said, "I thought we should do something to get everybody together as our club isn't meeting because of coronavirus. We saw the challenge online, but we wanted to do something different. Everyone else was doing the same thing with toilet rolls." In the new 8-part series of Clarkson's Farm, Jeremy and his team will battle with Mother Nature as it makes one of the toughest years ever for British farmers. The Mail's Richard Eden previously revealed that Jeremy's popular sidekick Kaleb pocketed £910,000 profit at Kaleb Cooper Productions, the company into which he channels his earnings from the series. Accounts report £960,000 in assets before bills, including £400,000 in cash. Meanwhile, his takings, in the year to June 2024, include a £666,000 profit for the year. He set up his TV company in 2021 and runs it alongside farming businesses K. Cooper Contracting and K. Cooper Holdings. Profits made there amount to £100,000 combined, meaning Kaleb made his first million at 26. The Chipping Norton native has long spoken about his dream of owning his own farm, something that now seems more achievable due to his newfound fame. Kaleb had previously mentioned paying himself just 50p an hour due to the volatile nature of farming costs and profit margins, especially when experimenting with new business ventures. He added, "I'm trying to get a profit and see if it will work. I worked it out the other day. Do you know how much my hourly rate is, how much I pay myself? 50p an hour." His hourly rate was a stark contrast to his hard work, as Jeremy, who has praised Kaleb as the hardest working person I know, pointed out that he works 18 hours a day, with no days off. Kaleb, who shares 2 children with fiancée Taya, has consistently said that his one goal in life is to own his own farm, something he wants more than anything. Jeremy previously announced that a fifth season of Clarkson's Farm had confirmed, before the fourth was even announced, back in November. In a fun clip, a huge number 5 firework lit up the sky as Jeremy told his followers, "Over the years, bright lights in the sky have been used to make many important announcements. The birth of baby Jesus, for example, but tonight they're being used to make an announcement that's even bigger than that." Season 5 of Clarkson's Farm is coming, Jeremy finished, before pointing towards the gold number 5. He captioned the post, "It's the 5th of November, this just felt right, Clarkson's Farm S5 is officially in production." Jeremy's announcement sparked delight from many of his followers, who quickly shared their excitement in the comments. Such is the success of Jeremy's hit show that it's been credited with inspiring a new generation of young farmers. Data from university and college admissions body UCAS last year revealed that applications from 18-year-olds to agriculture, food and related degrees had risen from around 7,900 in 2019 to more than 9,400 this summer, an increase of nearly 20%. The number of applicants accepted onto agricultural courses was up 8% compared to last year. That was on the back of an 18% rise in 2021 when Amazon Prime first broadcast Clarkson's Farm, and a 13% rise in 2022. Its third season broke Amazon Prime's UK ratings record, with the May premiere streamed by 5.1 million in its first week.